Let me get a picture of you. Alright Joanne, let me get a picture of you making a snow angel. Let's see the snow angel. There you go. Excellent. Alice, make another one so I can get a picture of it. Do that flump thing you did. That's how you make a snow angel.
I don't have much of an angel left. Getting out of the angel is way harder than getting in.
Welcome to my vlog. It's 5:20 in the morning and I thought it was 6:20. So I just got up and now I'm going back to bed again. Bugger. 6:45 in the morning. Let's get this vlog started.
So what was all that early morning fuss about? Getting up in the morning, trying to get out? Well, this is it. Here I am in Niigata doing another snowboarding weekend. And these cars here in the car park were not covered in snow last night. So I'm going to dip my hand in here. We'll just see how much snow has fallen overnight. And I'd put that at, well, there's my hand. Put that at maybe almost a foot of snow, which means up there on the mountain it's going to be even better. And I don't know if you can see these wires here. They're the wires for the gondola or ropeway or cable car, or whatever you call it. I call it the thing that Jaws stood on in Moonraker, you know, that thing. And I'm trying to get there for the first one, which is in 10 minutes time, so off we go. That's where I stayed. And this little sort of bridge thing here on the opposite side of that is the car park I just shot the video in. So I've basically walked from there to here, and you can kind of get an idea how deep the snow is. And I'm absolutely exhausted. And how far that is, about 30 meters. And I'm like, oh, oh, oh. Now that could mean two things. It could mean it's really deep snow and it's hard to walk in, or somebody's not in the best of shape. And I'm going to go with the deep snow. Anyway, on to the gondola, the ropeway, the Jaws thing.
Well, made it onto Jaws thing number 2. I was here in time for number 1, but there were crazier people than me, so they're all up there, and here I go up the ropeway. This takes just 2 or 3 minutes, it's not long at all. And then we're up into the snowfields and chairlifts and gondolas and stuff like that. So don't know what kind of day it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be too snowy. But you know, we'll see.
First stuck fast video of the day. I've got no idea how visible this is. I've just come down here, got myself stuck here, and I need to go down there. But all this here is snowdrift, and I'm debating whether to take my board off and walk out, or to try and scooge out, both of which are exhausting. I went for the board off, walk out option. I reckon that's I think it's like 8 meters. I'm absolutely, and this is for you, Adam Hosmer, piggin' knackered. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. It's only like 8:15 in the morning. We go on. Regular viewers, you'll probably be familiar with this site. All my gear laid out on the other side of the gondola, trying to dry it, especially my goggles. I think I talked about this last time. Visibility was really terrible out there. And here is the scene from the gondola as we go up the mountain. I was trying to think of a good way to describe what the conditions are like out there. And I came up with, it's like boarding on silk cotton wool while being stabbed in the face by 1,000 forks. I think that's a pretty apt description of it. The wind's getting up, the snow is very small, bitty snow that kind of stings your face. I'm trying to keep my face covered with my scarf tucked up into my goggles, but that creates like a lot of moisture in my goggles and visibility goes down, so it's either cold face and reasonable visibility or warm face and zero visibility. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm going to just take a bit of footage up the mountain on the gondola here, do that fast forward with music in the background sort of thing. So I'll speak to you guys soon. A bit risky taking video in this chairlift here. You can see it's one of the covered kinds, so I've got the plastic on the front of me. But what I don't have is security below, so if I do drop my phone, it's game over. But it's a good shot up here. I'm surprised I've gotten up off the gondola quite high up the mountain, and the wind isn't as bad as it was down below. I wonder if we've got a slightly different angle on the mountain that's protecting us a little bit more. So this is all good. I've got some friends coming up to join us. So I'm up here with three colleagues, myself plus 3 colleagues, and then 3 of my friends. I think Stewie and Dan are definitely coming up, and then Toby I think is coming up as well. So hopefully I'll be able to meet those guys in about half an hour's time or so, because I think their Shinkansen's already arrived. So I'm going to get up the top of this chairlift here, where you've seen me vlog before, because I made an arse of trying to say signpost, I think I was trying to say, and I called it a flag post or sign pole or something ridiculous like that. So I've been up here before with you guys, and look forward to a good day. So still about 9 AM, not long into the day, but it looks like it's going to be a good one. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot to vlog from, to give you a perspective of the visibility, the wind and the snow coming across the mountain. It's very much like it was when I was back here on, I think it was the 7th of January. Now this lift here, that's the lift I came up on, and I don't know if you can see, it's the one that's covered, but the ones going down, they were, the wind's so strong that their covers are getting blown up and flipped up onto the top. And that really worries me, because that might mean they're going to close those lifts down. It might be a safety hazard. But then again, if it is a safety hazard, then maybe it's a good thing that they close it down. The wind is just whipping across. It's whipping up all the fresh snow from last night. All the new snow is falling right now. It's actually incredible conditions. Virtually impossible for me, this is way beyond my level, so I'm going to head back down to the restaurant. About 100 meters down the mountain from where I was before, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some shots of the, might take me a while to get these shots of the uncovered car. You can kind of see this car here is kind of getting its front end blown up a little bit. Oh, here comes one. I really can't see the screen of my phone. So here's this car here, that's it covered up, and they come down the mountain covered like that, and then you can see the one after it here has had its cover flipped up by the wind, and then another one directly after that, cover flipped up by the wind. So wouldn't be surprised if they start closing lifts and the gondolas and stuff like that. Absolutely brutal conditions. Familiar scene of all my stuff strewn, but beside it the breakfast of champions. There you go. Fried chicken, fried potatoes. It's about, let me have a look at the watch, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. This is my breakfast. I just thought I'd get a shot of the scene outside. You can see the snow piled up against the window here. It looks really idyllic. It looks really beautiful with the gondola going overhead. But in actual fact it's just brutal out there. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Stewie and Toby and Dan soon, but I think they're just going straight up. They're going to get off this gondola and then go over to the lift on the other side and go straight to the top. So maybe I'll catch you guys soon. A few hundred meters in altitude, mates. I just had lunch with Nigel, Stewie, Rupert and Toby. Good guys. Those guys are nuts though. This is where these guys would be. No. Me and Nigel are more in this kind of area right in the edge of the piste. But it's a lot gentler down here. There's still a lot of snow falling. But it's not as windy at all, and it's not got that sharp icy feel to it, so it's much better to be down here, and I'm going to head down that way, there, to meet up with Joanne, Tim and Alison. So off we go. Okay, I've stopped halfway down this run, having a wee kneel down. We're going to try and get some video of Alison, Tim and Joanne as they come around this corner here. I've asked them to wait 5 minutes. I hope they don't take me at my word because it's pig and freezing. But they should be here soon. Might have to cut away and cut back in again to save my battery, but let's see if they come over the hill. Should I do what Jay does? I'll do that. No, that's not working. Okay, I think we've got our first guest, Alison. Hello, Alison. There she goes. Nailed it. Alright, pan back around. Is this Tim? I think we've got Tim coming down over the hill. Should I make him wave and risk a fall? Please! And then hopefully Joanne will just come over. Is that her head? Doesn't look like it, it looks like a snowboarder. There's Joanne. There she is. Love those little skis, man, they're cool. And there's Joanne. Alright guys, thank you! Hoping to catch some footage of Dan Bard winging it down the mountain. Just bumped into him on the bottom slope here. Here he comes over that little bump there. There he goes. Yeah, he's gonna wave for the camera. Dan Bard, sportsman. There's Joanne's car. Here's Joanne. Into the hotel, we're gonna put our stuff in first and then come out and do that. And then there's the little doolally here. Is this guy gonna go for it? I wanna video him. Oh, there he goes, look at that. There he goes. Look at this little spray stuff. Oh, so are you videoing? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do this, guys.